feel completely unprepared. I'm late, I am aware. Yeah, I feel like I'm forgetting something. I say that nearly every stream, so hey ho, we're just gonna have to run with it. It's Friday. I'm bright red because it's really, really hot here. Like, extremely hot. And the sun is coming in through my window, so yeah. Um, uh, Hold on, I just got a message from Copper King. Hi, Copper King. Hey, Alex. ¿Qué tal? Hombros, no tengo vida. Por ver mis hombros. Shoulders. The Meiskie shoulders. Let's see. Hi, how's it going, Meiskie? Copper King, I'm literally just messaging you back right now. Can I reply to you, like, speaking? Or would you rather I write it out for you? Creo que me gusta tu skin de poncho. Pues lo siento, pero no hay poncho hoy. Me muero de calor, vamos. Speaking? Okay. So, as this is what I meant. Alex, Copper King es mi artista. Que está haciendo emotes y eso. There. Introductions are done. Copper King, Alex's new sub. This is what I meant about the full face cam. And artist. Copper King is really, really good, okay? Tony, be nice to Copper King. Make a foot emoji. No, let me answer Copper King. So this is what I meant about the full face cam thing. And like these sides here are really boring. Like something needs to happen on the sides here. I don't like the space behind me, it's fine. We just need something happening, like, here. So, I do see what you mean about having just a, like, line, because I'm, like, floating. Having a line under my camera. Like, in this case. But for here, I need something on the sides. So, yeah. If both are possible, then both. If not, just work on the line and we'll get to decorating this at some point. Whatever you feel more inspired to do, to be honest. Meiskie showing her feet. Meiskie is not showing her feet. Like you driving a broom? What, you mean Copper King's art? No, Copper King has shared his art in the Discord. You've seen Copper King's art. It's amazing. I beg me send me your PayPal, I'll pay for it. Oh wait, you mean for me showing my feet? You're not seeing my feet. You'll make two different ones. Okay. If you don't mind, and obviously, you know, all of this gets counted in, shall we say. But yeah, that's what I meant. Like, we need something happening here. One for gameplay and another one for full screen. Yeah. A Mexican Meiskie? Why do we want a Mexican Meiskie? I have, sadly, very little Hispanic blood, which means none. Like, even European Hispanic, I have none. And then Latino, or even Central American, even less. So, sorry. I have Danish blood, and Irish blood, and German, and Austrian. I think there's maybe a hint of French in there somewhere. Meiskie with a poncho. We're not doing Meiskie with a poncho. Not today. Copper King has been coding, figured out block code. I don't know what that is. And now off to grinding art, so not busy at all. Well, we like not busy. Have you already got, like, summer holiday and stuff? I don't know what the holidays are. Alex, behave. Tony, yeah, I have German blood. I do. But, like, really far back on my dad's side. And on my mother's side, I have Danish blood, which, you know, with her being British and the whole Viking invasion thing, you can imagine what happened there. Yeah, because I know that, like, in the US, for example, they basically already have a holiday, pretty much. And in Northern Europe, it'll be, like, in Holland, for example, there are, like, 3 moments where they have holiday. So one part of the country gets it at the start of summer, another gets it middle of summer, and another gets it at the end of summer. So I was wondering what it's like in South Africa with, like, when does the school year end and stuff. Because I have to keep going until the end of June, but then I don't start again until, like, September, so, like, late September, mid-September. Al fin creció mi planta. ¡Es verdad! No me había fijado, es verdad. Okay, iba a regalar 100 subs, la tarjeta no me deja. Don't... Why would you do 100 subs? I barely have 100 followers. We're not doing that, okay? We don't do stupid stuff here. Plus, until we have our emotes and everything, we're not doing subs and stuff, okay? No, we are busy with exams. Oh, I'm sorry. So am I, if there's any consolation. Group projects and exams. I hope they go well, though. I hope they go well. Block code is basically how to add blocks in Minecraft through modding. Okay. Me dijo estúpido. Are you surprised, Tony? Are you surprised? Alex, you need to behave. Pelea de gatas. ¿Quién va a ganar? This is for my my Misa cosplay tomorrow. Tomorrow's the convention that I'm going to with my friends to celebrate my friend being out of hospital. And yeah, because Misa has red nails, I've had to paint my nails today, and I hate it because I can't do anything. Like, when you paint your nails, your hands are essentially useless the rest of the day because if anything touches them, they are ruined. And it's like, ugh, it's so annoying. That's why I should get them professionally done, but I don't do that. So, here we are with useless hands. Yo me pongo una falda y dos pares de melones. Vas a tener 4 melones. Y una peluca. Vale. Me toca hacer transmutación. Right. Meiskie es modo queen y no modo gótica. ¿Qué? No entendí nada. Ok. Por las uñas. What's wrong with my nails? ¿Qué pasa? Meiskie gótica, si me dices bruja te creo. A ver, mañana voy de gótica, ¿qué quieres que te diga? Misa. No entiende Spanish. Leave me alone. Anyway, let's actually play. I want to play. And no, we're still not back at with Kingdom Hearts. I still cannot be bothered. Da, 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 da. There we go. Right. Whee. Vas a llevar la escoba para volar. Tomorrow? No. Tony, do you know who Misa is? Have you ever seen Misa? Surely you know who Misa is. ¿Para cuándo el desafío 2? ¿El desafío de qué? Se volvió cosmético. What on earth? What did you smoke? My dude. Nuh-uh. Right, so we did the transformation, whatchamacallit. Yes. What are our quests? Smoke brings them here. No, behave. Quests. Sebastian, Amit. We'll do this one first. And we want to talk to Poppy. Okay. First, let's go meet Natty. Poor Natty is going to get so told off by her mother. Where is Natty, anyway? Okay, she is by... yeah. Hold on. I have messages. Why does the world decide to message me right when I start streaming? It's like everyone agrees. Let's message Meiskie. Sorry, this is actually relevant. Okay. Let's go. Hydrate. We hydrate. I hate having painted nails. I have to do everything like this. Very, very carefully. I can't. Oh god. Right, Alex. Es verdad, creo que me pueden despedir. Solté una de mis coñas muy malas, terribles, en medio de una conversación. Me explico. Estábamos hablando, mi amiga, con una señora mayor del trabajo porque nos caemos muy bien y tal, y la señora nos estaba contando de que todos sus familiares y amigos fallecieron, y mi instinto de mono saltó y dije, tranquila, que tú eres la siguiente. Mi amiga se rió, la señora se quedó... Ice frío hielo y yo pedí perdonas que no pude más. Chavales, se viene vagabunda en las calles de Londres. Yeah, that's maybe not the best. Hey, wait, are they downstairs? Why are they downstairs?
So frustrating.
Es va a jugar a los Sims, pero va a empezar como pobre. Yeah.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade.
Y los Sims en modo leyenda.
You
know what? I've never played The Sims, ever. I have two friends, twins actually,
Always careful, Mother.
who played back in the day.
She sent me an arrow telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind
But
against dark
I never
presence.
really played.
She
I never really got
directed me
into
to
it.
keeping a close
Happy
eye
Friday,
on
you
you.
bunch of weirdos. I mean, hi!
I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the mere
Hi, Domination, you nerd. How you
My little
doing?
gazelle, you are well intentioned.
My little
but you must
gazelle.
not
I would
meddle
be
in the
so
affairs of
uncomfortable
dangerous
if my mother
people.
called me that.
If someone had meddled in Matabele,
Alex!
Father would still be with us.
No!
I must get to class.
I'm only going to allow it because I think Domination would laugh. But that's the last time you do that.
So frustrating.
Me parece bien que no lo mandes.
She called you her little gazelle.
Only because I think
Does she
Domination
tell
will
us in
laugh.
German where you're from?
It is
Or be really
frustrating.
offended.
I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until
Nice one,
much to my
Domination.
mother's chagrin. That is how
Oh,
I managed to spy on
I
her
hate
from
having
Hogwarts.
painted nails. I can't do anything. So she's an animagus. That's
How does
cool.
it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
I can't believe everyone in my chat always ends up flirting.
Oh, no.
Not
A
always.
person's animagus
Sometimes
form
y'all
is
behave.
determined by their
But
personality.
the whole flirting
My
thing
mother
happens
is convinced that
surprisingly
my form
often.
is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because
Mira
of
el lado
my
amable
16
si a las
that my roots
118
are
personas
ugly.
que te siguen les salta un anuncio de que les cayó una sub. Capaz viene. Que no. Don't do that, Tony.
Were you
Especially
born
not
an
until we have
animagus, or did you
emotes.
learn to become
Please.
Animagus
Like, there's
is not
currently
common.
no
The
benefit to
process
being a
is quite
sub.
elaborate.
And I don't
It
want that
involves
for
holding
y'all.
a mandrake
I don't want
leaf
y'all
in
spending
one's mouth
money
for an entire month,
without any benefit
then
in any
placing
way.
the leaf in a crystal vial so that it is imbued with moonlight.
She's jealous. Don't
Then
listen to her.
adding
No,
in
no.
your
I
own
approve. I
And
approve.
that
I
is just
approve.
the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Alex, don't encourage him. Since when was flirting a thing? Copper King, they flirt with each other. You just got to let them do it. You can join in if you want to. But yeah.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature,
We need to make
especially
Copper
one
go
as
gambling
rare
with
as
us.
a gazelle,
Tony,
should be
no.
lounging about where poaching has
You are
become
not
so
being a bad
prevalent.
influence on Copper King.
She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form.
No,
But
no,
she
you're not
has
allowed
used
to be
her
upset.
sight to
We have to be a
control me
good
too many
example for
times.
Copper King.
I no longer believe
Because
it.
we want Copper King to do well in life. LGBT flag on the title. What? Who? How? What? When? I'm confused. Copper King. Oh yeah, by the way, Meiskie, there is an emote that is basically you that shouts behave. I love that kid, Copper King. Well done.
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You would have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother
Oh, my
cannot know where
hands.
I am all the time.
Between the nails
And it's getting
and
worse.
the fact that
If
my
there's any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spell book can
my
help, I
hands
must
are
find it.
sweating. Like,
I'm
it's so
requesting your
warm
help.
today.
Meet me outside of Feld.
My dad was telling me, he came back from work today, by the way. I didn't tell y'all, like, despite the injuries and everything, he had to fly out for work on Monday morning, and he flew back last night. So I saw him this morning, and I was helping him with some construction stuff that we're doing, obviously, because we're always building at my house. And yeah, he said he's feeling much better. He's still quite tender, but better. Tony, pero Mace me está dando señales que debo apostar todo al rojo con las uñas. No! We don't do gambling, we don't do betting. No, 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 no. We are good influencers. Palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on my sweater already, Mom Spaghetti. I was listening to that yesterday. And today, actually. Great song. I want to talk to Poppy first. Poppy is in Hogsmeade. He's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. It's really hard to do this spoken instead of, like, actually rapped. What he wrote down. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking now. Everybody's choking now. Or something. Time's up, over, blow. Or something like that.
Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village.
Aquí todos son las palomitas blancas y yo la oveja negra de la familia. Nah. You're something. I wouldn't call you a black sheep, though.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes.
There you go. The whole crowd goes so loud he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. That's it. That's it. Yeah.
The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did
Love
strike
Eminem.
me as a little strange.
I've been listening to a lot of Eminem the last 3 days or so. On my way to and from uni, like in my tiny little car, rapping along with my window open. It's like the least gangster car you could ever have, aside from a Fiat 500.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking
We
into
do.
it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Do we like Poppy Sweeting? We do, because she saves animals.
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack.
Anyway, what are y'all's plans for the weekend? What are we doing? Because I'm cosplaying.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can.
I would like you to do that as well, because
I have news of her location.
Because I would like to interact with the dragon. Aqua cosplay, I wish, but I don't have time to. Like the Aqua cosplays that you can buy, even the ones that are like better quality, they somehow still don't get it right. Like the colouring of, you know, she has like the pink cross over her chest. It's the wrong shade of pink, and like the flowy arm, the flowy bits on her arms aren't flowy enough and stuff like that. Also, I didn't want to spend a whole bunch of money, like over €100 on a cosplay. I was like, I'm not doing that. So I've ended up doing a Misa Amane cosplay from Death Note. Hence the red nails, and yeah, I have a dress. It's not officially a cosplay outfit of her. It's separate items that put together are more than acceptable as a Misa cosplay. Plus, I have the hair already. I really didn't want to wear a wig. My two friends are wearing wigs, but I was like, no, I cannot be bothered. So yeah, I decided to go with a blonde character that I like. Even though, you know, she's super annoying, but I thought that would be a good fit as well. And yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how it looks. So the only thing is I don't have her boots. She has like military boots, flat ones. I don't. The closest I have is like heeled high ankle boots that are sort of military-esque in the fact that they have the laces with the like buckle bits, like the hook bits for the laces and stuff. So that's as close as I'm gonna get with the shoes, which is a shame. Plus I'm gonna be walking around in heels all day. But yeah, I don't have any other shoes that are closer to it, and I wasn't gonna buy a pair of shoes specifically for that, because then, yeah, I would probably not be comfortable in really cheap, bad quality shoes anyway, so... At least my high heels, even though my back is gonna kill me on Sunday, my high heels, I know I can walk in them all day. They're comfortable for standing and walking around. It's just my back and my hip are probably gonna hate me, but yeah, it's a shame that I don't have the proper type of shoes.
Oh,
Ooh.
it would be wonderful to have a place to sell things and someone to help me.
You'll be able to give Penny almost
My plans are my
anything
brother's
you want to
birthday
sell.
dinner and
It will be
poker.
no work at all
Enjoy
for
the
you once
birthday
shop is
dinner.
up and running. If you want
Are
the
y'all
shop
going
on
out, or
Penny
is it like a
Hogwarts
cook at
legacy,
home kind
you
of
should
affair?
talk to Penny's mistress as soon as you can. Her name is Cassandra Mason.
Why is your mistress selling the shop? And you?
Oh hell yeah, that's awesome.
Penny cannot be certain, as Mistress Mason
Yeah.
so rarely confides in her. However, she repeatedly mentions how tired she has become of trying to let the shop.
No, we always go out to
She
dinner for
has
family
had
birthday. That's
rotten bad
nice.
luck with the last few tenants.
Are you alright? Are you holding your breath?
Penny's fine. Sometimes Penny simply needs to remind herself to stop talking.
What kind of things would I be able to sell in the shop?
All kinds. Anything from essence of Disney to Mooncalfer. If a buyer exists
Yeah, that's
for
not
something,
happening.
then Penny can sell it and get the best price. Just ask Mistress Mason.
But why would Mistress Mason want to sell Penny?
Why are the premises in such disarray?
Oh, the previous tenants were not able to manage very well. They seem to have given up rather quickly.
Why do I feel like this is a scam?
Penny is perfectly capable of helping clean and repair, so the shop will be ready for business in no time.
You did not tell me about this, Domination.
How is it you're so good at selling? Seems unusual for a house elf.
Oh, before he died, Penny's previous owner, Master Mason, trusted her to do all sorts of things to help him with his shop. Penny supposes it is a bit unusual for a house elf to possess such skill, but Master Mason commanded it, and Penny was happy.
Can I free Penny? Can Penny be a free elf?
The wonderful master.
Alright, I shall go and find Madam Mason.
Oh, this is splendid news indeed. You won't be sorry. You
I'm
can
so
find
gonna be
Mistress
sorry.
Mason at her home on the north edge of the village. Penny does hope she gets to work with you.
I hope I can set you free, Penny. Jesus.
New instruments are expensive, you know.
Hello, Madam
Also,
Mason.
why is it
I understand
yet
you have a
again
shop to
nighttime
sell.
in this game?
Yes, I do. Are you interested?
Yes.
Yes, I am. I've always wanted to own a shop.
Have I?
Marvelous.
That's
think you'll
news to
find
me.
My terms quite generous, but and do please forgive me for asking. Don't you think you might be a tad young to own a shop?
What's going on?
I have a knack for this sort of thing, if I do say so myself. If I can meet your terms, I hope that you'll...
Copper King, done with full screen design test 1. Is that what you just sent me?
Needed for such a venture. And of course you'll have Penny to help you. That elf could sell tea.
I like
to
the
a
design.
shop. I assume she told you she comes with the place.
Definitely like the
She did
design.
indeed.
Can we
I
switch
like
colours?
you. Tell you
It
what,
might be a bit too
I
purple,
shall
yeah.
sell you the space
Like the
for
theme
an
is more
exceedingly
blues,
fair
different
price.
from like
I think
pale
you might
blue or
just be
teal
shrewd enough to make a go of
or
it.
even mint,
An
all the way
exceedingly
to
fair
dark
price
blue.
for a shop and an elf.
So if we could do
What's the
blues,
catch?
that'd be nice. But the design itself I like.
Wise to be wary in business dealings. No catch, really. I simply ask that you allow me to do you the favour of buying the shop back. At a discount, of course, should your efforts fail. The last thing we need here in Hogsmeade is for one bad apple to spoil the barrel, if you get my
Yeah,
meaning.
sure. Okay. Thank you. I feel really bad. I know I requested this, but I feel really bad asking you to make changes.
Yes, an unsuccessful shop would be bad for nearby businesses, I'd imagine.
Quick one, you are. Do we have a deal?
What precisely do you mean, should my efforts fail?
Honestly, I only mean that if for some reason you're unable to keep the shop going...
This
I
seems
could
like
help you
such
get
a
losses.
huge scam.
That's all. But, as you've implied, the odds of that happening are remote.
Are they?
It looks
Because you seem to be
rather
setting me up to
less. Why
fail.
haven't other tenants been able to make a go of it there?
As you've no doubt considered, running a shop is not as simple as those less savvy might think. The
So it's
new
about their
owner, however,
savviness?
will have something that previous
No, it's fine, I'm
owners
used to
did
this.
not. The
Yeah, but
benefits of
still.
Penny's particular prowess. Her assistance will make all the difference, I should think. In
You
both
will be
getting the shop
compensated
ready for
accordingly.
business and ensuring its success.
The shop seems to be in an ideal location. Why has no one purchased it yet?
It is indeed. But I've just decided to sell. I've grown weary of being a landlady. My
Yet
late
you're willing to
husband
buy
was
it
the
back
one with the
cheaper if I
passion for
fix it?
shopkeeping and business in general.
Sorry, if I
You'd be
fail?
wise to take advantage of this opportunity before the offers start rolling in.
It does sound intriguing, but I need to consider my finances first. I'll come and find you if I'm interested.
Very well.
I am!
But I won't be able to keep the shop available for too long.
Let me buy it.
If you do want the shop, I'd advise you to return to me as soon as possible. Hello again.
Madam Mason, about the shop.
Yes?
I've decided I'd like to go ahead and purchase the shop.
I have to say I'm impressed. You are a remarkably resourceful student.
I am indeed.
And brave. You won't be sorry. Give me
I'm
the
so
money
gonna be
and
sorry.
I shall get the paperwork filed immediately.
Wonderful. Shall I head directly to the shop?
Please do. Oh, one more thing. Since my husband died, I've not been able to bring myself to retrieve some of his personal items. There
This
a
is the
chest at back of the
most...
shop. Penny has the key. As you get organised, I would be terribly grateful if you could help an old widow and gather his things for me before you open for business.
This is such a scam.
I wish you the very best of luck in your endeavours.
I get to be Santa Claus today. I have to drive to a dozen different schools and drop off chess trophies. Wow. That's a lot of schools. I hope they're close to each other. Let me make it daytime. I can't be doing with the constant nighttime in this game.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to
Yay!
find her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
I will, in a little while. Why is it now even more nighttime than it was before? They are closed, but might be more like 15 plus. Really? I thought you were just at like 2 or 3 schools, maybe 4, not 15 plus. Jesus, that's a lot, Domination. Posture check done. Baja las patitas que huele a queso. Una patita está bajada, la otra no. Why is it never daytime? Hi, Penny.
Well, I've done it, Penny. The shop is mine.
Oh, Penny is so pleased. Penny was hoping you would be the one to purchase it.
I'm glad you're here to help me.
Goodness, what a kind thing to
Ow!
say. Penny will do
Oh, my
all that
shoulders.
she can to make this a success.
I'm at 8 schools, but these trophies are for a tournament we held outside of school where kids from all schools in the area competed. Ah, right, okay. Okay.
Well then, let's get to it.
Penny is
I
ready.
get to do this again in 2 weeks when the awards for my clubs show up. Okay. I'm going to guess, yep, we're repairing.
Nothing like a bit of hard work.
Indeed, Penny.
This will
I'm
surely be the
confused
most
about those
successful shop in Hogwarts.
suitcases.
Mistress Mason wanted Penny to be sure and give you this key. It opens a chest in the back room of this shop.
Oh, yes. She mentioned it to me. It contains some of her late husband's belongings.
Penny wonders if you should open the chest.
Are you holding your breath again?
Penny must get back to work now.
Open the mysterious chest. Yeah, let's. Because that's going to go so super wrong. Is it going to be a boggart? Oh, this is going to go so wrong. I told you this was a scam. I said so. See? Can't trust her. My computer's dusty. I should clean it sometime soon. As soon as the summer starts, I'll clean.
Revelio. Revelio.
Nothing? Whole bunch of nothing?
Lumos.
It looks like the room of requirement. Not creepy at all. Oh, yeah. Yeah. They've gone for a, Doctor Who, Weeping Angels thing. Gah! Oh, heck no.
Revelio. Confringo.
Dang it. Oh, God. This is terrifying. I'm really scared.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
That's odd. Why would someone store one hat in here? Well, that's not very hospitable.
Oh, come on, don't do this to me.
Someone to play with. You seem to have your wits about you. What fun this will be. For me, at least.
Confringo. Revelio.
I hate this.
Confringo.
Nope, that's not the one.
Sendo. Confringo.
Why is it not hitting them? Ah.
Bombarda.
No, also not. So very, very confused. Whoa. No, not that. What did I do that for? Sorry, I'm panicking. What on earth?
That's new. Onwards, I suppose.
What's wrong? Enjoy your cosplaying. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I may or may not show your photos.
Who's there?
I have to go in that one.
Revelio. Confringo.
This.
Lumos.
Lumos.
I hate everything about this. You see, the one Doctor Who episode that scared me absolutely to death was the thingy episode.
Revelio.
The Weeping Angels episode. And even if y'all don't like Doctor Who, you should watch the Weeping Angels episode because oh my god.
Bats.
Okay, that I'm okay with. Bats I don't mind. I can do bats. Why is stuff floating?
Seems as if I should hang something there.
Yes, indeed, that one.
Wingardium Leviosa.
These lanterns must belong somewhere.
How enlightening!
Pop King, Doctor Who, Weeping Angels is my nightmare. Thank you. The Weeping Angels are terrifying. I mean, don't blink. Whatever you do, don't blink. Exactly. And another one that really got to me was the one in the library. I can't remember what the episode's called, like Silence in the Library or something like that. And it's when they're in like the astronaut suits, and it's hey, who turned off the lights? That one. That one really scared me as well. Not as much as the angels, but that scared me as well. And as a child, the gas mask children, they scared me as well. But not anymore. But to this day, the Weeping Angels, they terrify me. I can watch that episode 1,000,000 times and I'll be just as scared as when I was like 10 years old and I watched it for the first time. Hold on, let me just check this room.
Oh, you've come so far, so quickly. Well done.
Ew.
You might be just the playmate I've been looking for. I do hope you enjoy my playground. I encourage you to tell everyone about it. If you make it out, that is.
I'll make it out.
If you get to the end, perhaps we can come to some sort of arrangement. I do want your shop to succeed, after all. What's the saying? Two sides to every story. Unfortunately for you, both sides hear it to my story. And you'll have to complete both to get to the end.
Okay. Interesting concept. I don't hate it.
Lumos.
Ah, you've chosen the scholarly route. You'll need more than you've learned from books to best me.
Interesting.
Revelio.
Just checking for... There's a treasure chest up there.
Lumos.
Oh, right. Okay, we need the lanterns again. That's fine. We can find lanterns. Whoa. Yeah, y'all don't mess with me when there are mannequins involved. I find... Actually, that first episode with Billy Piper, I also find kind of terrifying with the mannequins. I still strongly dislike mannequins. So I can go in either of the two doors. Wait, or there's three?
Oh, deja vu. What's
Lumos.
Whoops. Okay. Right hand door is not it. Middle door. Always work from right to left. Not always. Presidio, you live up to your name. God's sake.
Confringo.
Running in circles, are we? Perhaps you should retrace your steps.
Why is everything here so terrifying? We are literally going in circles. Okay. That's a cool mechanic. Ah!
What was that? Lumos.
Oh, heck no. What? Yeah.
Lumos. Confringo. Lumos.
I'm hating this on so many levels. Anyway, last door. This is gonna go so wrong.
Oh, how nice of him to pop in.
Oh.
Confringo. Lumos.
Okay, better. Vengo y veo a May sentada rara. Además que se anda pegando con maniquíes. Ya. I'm scared, okay?
Lumos.
I don't like mannequins. Mannequins and myself are not friends, shall we say. Again, because Doctor Who trauma. Gallina. I need eye drops. I need eye drops. Hey! Okay, well that gave me like 5 heart attacks. I did not Levioso, what the heck? Wait, hold on. So, from this side, I went this way. Now we go this way.
It's always good to have a different perspective on things.
Sure. How does one continue?
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
I'm really confused. So there's a door, but I don't know how to get to the door. Right. Figured it out. This is a good puzzle, I have to say. Hello?
Lumos. Bombarda.
Oh. Slightly terrifying. Oh, if I... Right. I see. Okay. Gotcha. Hey Batu, how you doing? I'm figuring out stuff. No? Okay. Hey. Ah, right. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. Whoop, higher. No, no! I know. Hey! Wait, hi! Oh. So what was I doing with the chandelier then? What was the point of that? We struggling.
So much fun to be had. My head is spinning.
I'm glad your head's spinning, my dude. Mine is too. So some elements do shift and others don't?
Lumos. Perhaps I should pull the lantern into this room to cause the room to rotate again.
Sure.
All books and no pay make one dull indeed.
I did not approve of those mannequins. The mannequins... Ow. The mannequins are scary. Absolutely terrifying, as a matter of fact. The fact I need Wiggenweld potions... Ugh. Fastidio in Spanish is obviously like someone who's annoying. 7 stream streak, well done. Congrats. I'll say that I will start saying the same to you as what I say to Tony. Get a life. But no, I appreciate the support. Babul, hola guapos, os estamos viendo desde la piscina. Ole. Hola a todos. I'm just gonna throw away my gum. ¿Cómo le tiemblan las patitas de olor a queso? Honestly, I'm terrified right now. Like, really. I hate mannequins. Really hate them. Oh, I'll be right back. Oh. Oh, hold on. Hiding under the car. Esa espalda llena de musculatura. No tanto, ¿eh? Pero gracias. Okay, I do need a blanket now because there's extremely cold air coming in through the door. Quests. I am questing. I'm not minding my own business. Mannequin. Possessed by poltergeist trickery, these animated mannequins are relentless in the pursuit of their targets, but are easily destroyed by many spells. Yeah, sadly I can confirm. A flat cap belonging to Penny. Penny Sweeting? No, that's Poppy Sweeting. Sorry, got my names confused. Yo aquí viendo el stream desde... ¡Whoop! Whoopsie. Qué suerte tienen algunos. Yo aquí viendo el stream detrás de la nevera de Meiskie. Claro, porque ahí cabes. I'm so confused.
Now that gets your attention. Well done. I'll give you a moment to collect yourself, if you can. Ta-ta for now.
What was the point? Jesus Christ. Fastidio, you are fastidioing me. Cadenas no, que le gusta. Way hey. Please no more mannequins. I hate mannequins.
I simply adore this blooming place, don't you? You know, foliage, like most living things, won't survive for long in the darkness.
Anything else you would like to add? Go again. Whoops. Ah!
Oh, I'm afraid of the dark.
I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm afraid of your stupid mannequins.
It should.
Ah, pero no me grite. ¿Sabes qué es lo peor? Que después de llegar a los 100 streams ahora me obliga a llegar a 200. Yo no, yo te he dicho que consigas una vida, ¿vale? ¿Cómo le mola el sado al pillín? ¿Y tú cómo lo sabes, Mace? Porque me lo ha contado. Y se le ve de lejos, ¿sabes? Se le ve de lejísimos. I need to lower my shoulders. I'm like this. I'm terrified of those mannequins.
I'd offer you a seat, but I'm rearranging the furniture. Plus, don't want you getting too comfortable for what's in store, do I?
Jesus. Hey, Lori. Thank you for the raid. Thank you, thank you. You're welcome. We are currently going through a terrifying process. In which I can't figure out where this is supposed to go, and I'm scared of mannequins. Where is this supposed to go? Oh wait, there's a door for me to go through right here. Who'd have thunk it? Oh wait, thank you for the raid. Thank you. That didn't make it any less terrifying. Now what?
Lumos.
I'm very confused. I'm very, very confused. Oh wait, I need to do this middle one. Right. Now where would my last lantern be then? Look at that. A chest. I hate mannequins. I really hate mannequins. Oh god. Why? Why? Hi, Laurie. I don't know if that's how your name is pronounced, but that's how we're pronouncing it for now because I can't. You can go die. This is not supposed to be a horror game. Oh! Whoops. Okay, so we can't remove that one. Can we remove it from here? Oh, we can remove it from here. Okay. That's that door over there. Okay. What do you mean, ah? I hate you so much, Fastidio.
Ah, a worthy playmate. Well done.
Confringo! Incendio! Tego! Incendio! Stupefy! Confringo!
Enjoying myself? I don't know.
Revelio.
I don't think I am. I'm not sure. Am I impressed by the level design? Yes, I am. Extremely. Do I hate everything right now? Also true.
Incendio! Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Expelliarmus!
Whoops.
Confringo! Lumos.
I feel like more are gonna appear the second I open this chest. Oh, thank God. Thanks for the follow. What level are you at?
Wingardium Leviosa.
34? Question mark? Hold on, I can tell you. We are level 37. 37. My tea is finished. We need other tea. We need second tea. Second tea is very, very hot. I don't know where Sooty is. I think she's finally out. No, she's been snoozing inside all day because it's been so warm. I haven't wanted to kick her out because poor girl. I mean, she's got a black fur coat, for God's sake. She doesn't want to be out in the sun when it's 30 degrees. You know, the whole stomping thing I can really do without. Where was the thing? There was the thing. Ah, you didn't get me. This looks like Hogwarts.
What's this? A game within a game? Ooh, knight to H.
We need domination! Domination, come back! Oh, you are kidding me. I'm gonna have to step carefully, aren't I? I don't know the rules of chess. Does anyone in chat know the rules of chess? Yeah. So.
That was the wrong square.
Okay, so I need to find a path. Wait, can I bombard her then? No. I am watching my step. At least I'm trying to.
That wasn't too
Ha!
difficult.
Oh goodness! I do hope you're having as much fun as me.
Honestly, I think you might be winning this one for Studio. Fit check. Nice, and are you making progress? If by progress you mean doing everything aside from the main quest, yes. Main quest wise, we have very little progress. I've done 2 of the trial things only. So, yeah. Right, fit check. Fit check today is super basic summer attire because it was hot. So, we have shorts and a vest. And that's it. That's all we got. The vest has got like a nice lacy back thing, but it's my around the house vest. This thing is maybe how old? 15 years old. I used to wear this to ice skating, I remember. So yeah, it must be about 15 years old now. Somewhere between 10 and 15 years. So yeah, basic outfit today. The sun is starting to go down. I will put the light on. But yeah, the evenings are still pretty cool. So now there is cool air on my legs. So. But it was hot today. It was in the 30s. It made me so happy. Definitivamente te gusta el color negro para vestir. It's my favorite color always for everything. And also, it's easy to dress with. So, whoop, wrong one. Yeah, black generally goes with everything, and also it's my favorite color, and it's the color I feel most comfortable in, so. I do, in the winter, I have loads of jumpers in different colors, but then I'll still wear black jeans and black shoes, and a black jacket, for example. My summer clothes have got a bit more variety in them. Like, I have a flowery pair of shorts with loads of colours on them. Or I have, like, a red summer dress, stuff. But, yeah, I'm most comfortable wearing black, and I will wear, even if I'm wearing something colourful, I will still wear one black item with it, except for like a long summer dress or something. I'm not going to wear a jacket with that, so then it's without any black. But yeah, no, I'm most comfortable wearing black always. And like, my desk is black, my monitor is black, with the underside of the monitor base is blue. And my mic light is blue, my controller light is blue, and my RGB lights in my computer, they're also blue. But yeah, my desk is black, my webcam is black, my headphones are black, both my monitors are black, my lamp is black, my bedding is black with a bit of white. So yeah. Laurie, nice, 100% completion before finishing the main quest. Yeah, pretty much. I said I wasn't going to 100% this game. Like, maybe 90-something% this game. But I can't help myself. I'm always trying to 100%, so... Okay, that was slightly less painful than the library section. My god, that was horrible. Hopper King, done with test 2 for full screen. This one looks pretty. Okay, I'll have a look in a sec. If you've sent it to me. Laurie, you'll freeze in that here in South Africa. I mean, you're in a different hemisphere. I live in Spain. Spain is the hottest country in Europe. So, hey Sophia, hola, ¿qué tal? How you doing? And Copper King is also from South Africa, Laurie. Bien. you are taking the practicing thing seriously. How you doing? I hope you're okay. Oh yay, more Wigan World potions. Yo estoy bien, gracias. I overheated during the day. I got fed up with doing group projects and stuff. But I'm excited for tomorrow. I'm going to a convention, like a nerdy convention with my friends tomorrow to celebrate my friend getting out of hospital. So I painted my nail. Oh, Jesus Christ, Susie, was that necessary? Goodbye. She just jumped on the keyboard. That's all the Spanish I have. I'm sure people here are willing to teach you. Now there's a mosquito bothering me. So yeah, I painted my nails and I'm a little bit annoyed because now I can't do anything with my hands because I don't want to ruin my nails. But yeah, aside from that, everything's good. My dad is healing up fine and everything. So my friend is out of hospital. My dad is healing up. Summer is finally arriving. And I've been busy with group projects, but I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. So, yay! Batu. Yo también me he visto mucho de colores oscuros. Negro, azul, oscuro tipo navy blue, verde, olivo, oscuro. Yeah, me too. I do have items of clothing that have color, like I say, but especially in the winter, I go for like black with a hint of color. And then outfits like this, this is just an old top that I have that I used to wear with other stuff, and it's now like gotten a bit shapeless and stuff, so I just wear it around the house in the summer because it's comfortable and it's fully cotton, so it doesn't get too hot. And then these shorts were my yoga shorts, and I always did yoga fully in black, sometimes with a bit of blue, but so yeah, I do have, like, you open my wardrobe, it's predominantly black, or it's black with, like, I have a pair of like a skirt shorts thing, whatever they're called, and that's white, black and blue mini squares. So yeah, there's generally always some black on my clothing, except for a few of my summer dresses. I'm not ready. I don't know what you want from me.
Time to raise the stakes, so to speak. Where shall I put this?
Okay. This is just avoid. Avoid as much as I can. Hey. Oh, don't do this to me. Oh, Jesus.
Well, this has been fun. Much to do, much to do. See you in a bit.
I don't understand the point of this. Black, red, and white are always the best for me. I don't like white because of my skin tone. Like, I mean, the lighting is a little bit off here, but you can see how pale I am. If I wear white, I'm not gonna lie, I look like a corpse. Maybe, like, in the summer, once I've had some more sun and everything, and I'm a little bit darker, but even so, I've gotten so used to... hiccups. I've gotten so used to not wearing white that I feel really weird when I do wear it. Plus, I'm someone, like, I'm always out in the garden doing some gardening, or I've got a black cat. I live out in the mountains. I'm always busy doing stuff, and I'm not very careful with my clothes. So any white clothes would not stay white. and then it's like, well, what's the point? So yeah, I don't really ever wear white, but I'll wear red. Just my favorites are black, grey, blue, or black, blue, grey, I should say. Both for wearing and just for general visuals, which is why my setup is all black with blue lights. Like darkish blue lights. I can show you my keyboard maybe. Ta-da. ¿Cuándo me dejarás comer? Ya mucho tiempo me tienes detrás de la nevera. You can keep living behind the fridge, Tony. Me tiene como preso político. Really? Are you worth that much? I didn't think you were worth that much. No, for God's sake, now we're in a cemetery. Why do I suspect I'm gonna hate every second of this? I told you this was a scam, by the way. I was right.
Aha! Finally! You, my inordinately clever friend, appear to have traversed this seemingly never-ending dungeon relatively unscathed.
Relatively. I may or may not have nightmares for the next 5 years, but, you know.
Everyone leaves me, usually in a straitjacket, never to return. I'm starting to take it personally. I'm tired of having no one to play with.
I mean, I'll play with you if you stop sending those mannequins after me.
I'll make you a deal. If you can match wits with me now and agree to give me unfettered access to the shop for, say, 1 day a month to have a little fun, I'll sign a contract. Pursuant to which,
La última vez que Mace me dio comida aún existía el supercontinente.
you and your customers alone at all other times, etc., etc. You get to shop, I get my chaos. Sound acceptable? Excellent.
No.
Let the games begin.
I did not accept.
Cats is cat, but cat is cat.
Hey. What did Tony do that you have him grounded? Was it for complaining about the cheese smell? Pretty much. He's just over there, you know. What? Okay. I need a second. Just... What is going on here? Ah. No, not that. You were supposed to RB. Okay, it's the same as a troll, basically. It has the same movements as a troll. Yeah, it's the same as a troll. Whoops. Hey! Rude. Whoops, I was not paying attention. That was my bad. Nice. Dang it. I've got this really loud in my ears. Whoop! Whoops.
Just once, try seeing things from my point of view.
Yeah, I would if you would stop being so annoying. Oh, whoops. Ow! No! It did not do what I wanted it to do. Unidentified face item, very nice.
Well, well.
Es que ella no siente el olor por la costumbre. Y'all are mean to me.
Such a treat to have fun again.
Right, I need to open my thermos because this thermos is too good. I enjoy a good challenge, yes. I don't enjoy the mannequins.
I enjoy a good challenge.
Ah, a kindred, dare I say, spirit.
Please don't call me a spirit.
So, about that contract.
I am a poltergeist of my word.
But I don't want him in my...
Why would you enter into such an agreement?
In my shop once a month.
Banging about the place. It's no comparison to seeing customers' faces when I bonk them on the heads with a chocolate frog. One doesn't really understand the value of an audience until one is without it.
Sí, ella ya está acostumbrada a semejante olor a queso rancio.
Just to be clear, what does this agreement entail, specifically?
Pay attention. You guarantee that I can have my fun at least one day each month without fuss. I let you work the rest of the time, mostly in peace.
Very well. I shall agree to your contract, with one small addendum.
Hooray! No more of this unsatisfying banging about all day in a pitiful void. Wait, did you say one small addendum?
I did. In order that I have a successful shop with lots of customers, would you agree to causing chaos only after 9 o'clock in the evening?
Would you agree to at least 2 days a month instead of one?
I would.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Why would he agree to after 9 o'clock in the evening?
Well done. I had a feeling about you. I have to admit, Cassandra did a wonderful job finding the perfect playmate.
I hate you. You jump scared me with mannequins, Fastidio.
Revelio.
You are the worst. The absolute worst. Let's have a look. Whoop. Nice, well played. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Hope to see some more soon, but need to go. Bye-bye, Laurie. Thank you for dropping by, and thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it a lot. Oh, I was about to say, why is my thing not... Because I tabbed out of the game. Penny, what the heck?
Hello, Penny.
That's Penny. I'm giving her her hat.
So glad you're back.
Were you worried I might not return?
Penny was beginning to think yet another shopkeeper was going to end up in St. Mungo's.
Another shop?
In St. Mungo's. I need biscuits.
I think you should explain, Penny. Penny, please stop holding your breath. Tell me what's going on.
Oh, please forgive Penny. Penny is forbidden from telling you anything.
But how can you be forbidden from telling me what's going on?
I purchased the shop.
Penny is confused. Penny thought that if you came back, you would own the shop.
Okay, but I am supposed to own the shop, no?
Thank you, Penny. I think I'm going to need to talk to the authorities.
Oh, Penny is certain that's a brilliant idea. Officer Singer will know what to do. Penny will wait.
So Meiskie, what do you think about the full screen? Or are you going to look at it later? Let's have a look. I haven't received one? Or did you send it in the Discord? No, I haven't received one, Copper King. Just the purple one, but I haven't seen the second version. Ah! Now I have. I like that one. That's good. I like the little corner bits. They're very Kingdom Heartsy. I like that. I like that. I like that. Yeah. Switch the writing to black maybe, so it stands out more. Possibly. I don't know. Or white with a black outline. Never mind. I forgot. Don't worry about it. It's fine. But yeah, something to make the writing stand out a little bit more, but aside from that, it's all good. Eek. Right, I hated every second of that quest. Can I give Penny her hat back, please? Okay, noted, thank you. No, thank you for doing this.
Officer Singer, I have some information you might be interested in.
Ajá, olor a quesito, no, que ibas a aprender el jueves y mira cuando vienes a mostrar la cara de ladrillo. Yo no iba a aprender el jueves.
Well, yes, she said she did, but I think you missed the bit about the dungeon.
No, I heard that bit too.
And according to the house elf that came with the shop, she's done this sort of thing before, repeatedly.
I wondered what was going on.
Usted dijo que iba a aprender el jueves. Nope, Friday. I told you I didn't have time this week. I've been so busy.
Perhaps a little visit with Cassandra is in order to clear this all up. Shall we?
What if Fastidio is Cassandra's husband? Yeah, I don't know where Cassandra is. Can we go this way? Oh, she's following me. Right, I thought I was meant to follow her, like we usually do. Cassandra, what the heck? Oh, now it's nighttime again. Of course it's nighttime again.
Oh, hello, Ruth. I see you've met my new tenant. Cassandra.
Culpa tuya de aceptar pacientes como si se fueran a acabar.
And your elf to this student.
No.
Now they've been telling me some very interesting stories about your business practices. Perhaps you should come with me.
Wow! Violent.
Stop her!
Confringo!
What on earth are they teaching you at that school these days?
More than you can ever imagine.
should have known better than to do business with a wily student.
Whoops. Nice.
I'm disappointed in you, Cassandra.
This is the most random side quest, side quest ever.
Don't I? I always wondered why you couldn't seem to keep a tenant in that shop of yours. I must admit, the notion of a haunted dungeon never crossed my mind. Thanks for this. You can head back to the shop. Checking that house elf of yours, she's probably terrified.
Scrawny little traitorous elf! I should have known it was...
Silencio.
This is such a random side quest.
Oh, and not to worry. Cassandra will immediately file the paperwork needed to grant you ownership of both the shop and the elf. On her way to Azkaban.
Thank you, Officer Singer.
Best of luck to you as the newest shop owner in Hogsmeade.
Thanks.
Revelio.
What? Why are you going up on the thing? There was no need. I'm surprised they didn't leave any Revelio pages in the shop. Oh wait, that is the shop. Hi, Penny.
I have what I hope will be good news. Officer Singer confirmed that ownership of the shop has now transferred to me.
Oh, well, that is good news. Penny is so relieved. Penny had the most difficult time keeping the truth from you. Penny promises to work as hard as she can for such a kind new owner.
Penny, I found an item of clothing in the dungeon that I'd like to give you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Penny never thought she would be given clothing and become a free elf.
It's my pleasure. You deserve it.
Of course, Penny will be staying on and managing the shop for you.
Penny, you're free. You can do anything you've ever wanted to.
But all Penny has ever wanted to do is run a shop with a friend and sell to the villagers in Hogsmeade.
If that's what you want to do,
Okay.
Penny, then nothing would make me happier. I'm genuinely glad you'll be staying on.
Penny is too. All that's left is
I have to
for
say,
you
this game
choose
does have
a
some
side for
lighting
your new
issues.
shop, and Penny will take
Like,
care
not
of
only
the
the
rest.
caves, where it looks like it's the surface of the sun. But like here, in this scene, the shading on the face is just wrong. Vestas and Venom, Gladwell and Brewster, Stitches and Draughts. Like Draughts, no. El que en la face, the shadows on the face, like it just looks wrong.
I choose Vestas.
Like we have games from 2008 that did better,
Have a look
you know?
outside.
Thank you. I shall work on collecting items for the shop's inventory. Oh, and Penny, we'll be closing the shop by 9 o'clock every night.
Yeah. Oh, look at Penny with her little hat on. No todas las grandes industrias saben hacer juegos. No, lo sé, lo sé. Worse.
fetch a good price for what you'd like to sell.
Worse. Even worse. Nope. Bye-bye. See ya. Adios. Hasta luego. Ciao. Doei. Dag. À tout à l'heure. Au revoir. And I've run out of languages. I've got such good gear now.
Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Revelio.
Oh nice, there's a thing right by my thing. Hey Suits, you outside again. Now, how do we access the dungeon again? Or do we not access the dungeon again? Okay, so that's immediately just sell stuff.
Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Thank you, Penny. I love your cute little hat. Right, I also had to go to the town square to speak to Poppy. Times Square. Yep. I'd love to go back to New York again. I love that place.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it.
Oh
She
dear.
didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
If our really good orange friend doesn't deport you first. Thing is, he wouldn't deport me. He would send me somewhere. Secret.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
Leg knots and plimpies, okay.
And what was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Fair enough.
Well done. You certainly know what you were doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course.
Yes, please.
Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
Yes, please, please, please.
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find
Our
her.
orange friend will send you to
The
Russia.
terrain's typical of where the breed would nest.
It's too far away.
I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and
Might end up in a
learnt her
ballroom,
patterns.
for example.
Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
Who cares? Yeah. Can I remind you, I'm a young, pretty woman. The further away from the US you are, better for him. I mean, I have claws.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should
I
have
love
been
those
out.
boots. Those
Then we
boots
can
are
be
amazing.
finished with the poachers once and for all.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
Correct.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough. I'm ready when you are.
Revelio.
Just get, you know, the goods.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Revelio.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Confringo.
One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be.
Revelio.
Oh, there's a dragon head there. Where are you, Smithy? Thought you were joining us in Borneo. I know you have I know you have your hopes about the fighting ring, but the true galleons are in Acromantulas. You wouldn't believe how much Violet and I made a few days ago. Not to mention Borneo is not half bad to look at. Anyway, we'll be moving on soon. Egypt, perhaps. It's such a relief to not be weighed down anymore. See you soon,
How charming.
Angus.
They keep in touch with each other.
Ha! I love the sarcasm.
Revelio.
I hate everything about people that hurt animals.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
She is beautiful but injured.
I see the brick. Fantastic.
Revelio.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
she says as she falls smack face first.
Or just raring for a fight. Revelio.
Poor Grapthorn. Considering she didn't eat the thing.
What was that?
Oh, she's so injured. I'm so sorry.
Well, there's no turning back now. Watch out! It's her domain, so make sure. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest. Oh, she isn't making it easy. Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me.
I was gonna say, I would say that's quite warm.
I don't suppose you'd listen to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below you. She's leaving! Quickly!
Choose, you know,
Brilliant.
priorities.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
Oh, for God's sake, I have to get... Talk about the long way around. Smoke lumps.
Why is every bridge here broken? Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Good.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
I mean, she did try to kill us, but...
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
I was hoping to look around for a moment, if you don't mind. Take it all in.
I suppose we could catch our breath. I'm ready whenever you are.
Where on the map are we anyway? Oh, we can't see the map. Great.
Revelio.
And I can't do anything. Treasures? Yes, Miss Treasures. Right there.
Revelio.
This place is beautiful.
Revelio.
So they're on that side. We still have some around here. What's I doing?
Revelio.
Oh. That works. Treat Suti. She is currently outside, but when she comes back, I will treat her. Remind me. ¿Cómo dobla las patas en la silla? Beneficios de medir lo mismo que un gnomo de jardín, ¿verdad? Yeah.
Revelio.
So... Can I just bombard this, for example? No. That did not work. Hey, that works. That one there, and we have this one over here. Ya no saben ni dónde ponerse la manta, en los hombros o en las patas. I mean, I'm small enough to be covered by the whole blanket, so... Sophia, what are you up to? I am just checking that I got all the treasure at the dragon's den thing. What? Could not go up on that wall. Anything I'm missing here from the beginning? Ashwinder eggs, but that's it. Okay, puppy, where are you? There you are. Let's go home.
I can't believe any of what just happened.
I need eye drops.
No, I think I'm ready to leave if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True.
My
So
eyes.
why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Her grandmother. The story doesn't end. While this loads, I'm just gonna grab some eye drops. My poor eyes have been suffering lately.
How could I have been so blind?
Hips in the hat, if you please. Spare a nut, a sickle, a galleon.
Okay. That. It looks like I'm crying. I promise I'm not crying. Everything's fine. It's just the eye drops. My eyes have been really bad this last week. Like, they start getting really dry, which I'm used to. The issue is it's so dry it's actually painful, which is not fun. So yeah. Okay, quest. Next quest. In the shadow of time, speak with Amit and meet Sebastian by the Overlook. I like how Sebastian is in two places at once. Yeah, it's summer. Yeah, I know. Thing is, it's usually not this bad. Yeah, I don't know. Things have been weird with my eyes lately. The last few months, I keep getting like these little eye infections, and I don't really know why. And then in this last week, they've just been painfully dry. But I have an appointment with my eye doctor midsummer, I think, like in July. So I'll mention it to him and ask him if there's anything that can be done to prevent the dryness, aside from just use more eye drops. Because yeah, I can use more eye drops. The thing is, I'm needing them all the time. I have eye specs, I understand your pain. Yeah, I used to wear glasses and contact lenses, and the contact lenses kind of ruined my eyes. My eyes started getting really, really dry, so I couldn't wear lenses anymore, or for very short amounts of time. I had like 2 years where I just didn't wear them, and then when I went back to them, it was for like very short amounts of time. And then when I was 25 or 26, can't remember. Anyway, 2 summers ago, I think. Not last summer, the summer before. Yeah, 2 summers ago, I got my eyes lasered. And they said, oh, one of the side effects is that your eyes will be probably much drier, even drier than they were with the lenses. And that did not happen. Like, the dryness I had with contact lenses was horrendous. So of course I was super happy. And I've been really pleased to have done this eye op. I don't know if the dryness now is to do with 2 years down the line with the operation, the laser, or if it's something else that's going on, especially because I've been getting eye infections, which shouldn't be happening. So yeah, contact lenses are painful. Yeah, yep, they are. We're doing that one. Is that the quest we're doing? That is not the quest we're doing. In the shadow of time. So, what? In the shadow of the mine and in the shadow of time? Yeah. Okay. Sure. Sure, Sebastian. Yeah, no, something weird has just been going on with my eyes lately. I don't think it's to do with the operation. And yeah, don't get me wrong, it's not that my eyes weren't dry at all since the operation, but that's just because I ruined them with the contact lenses back in the day. So hold on, there's lots of stuffs for me to fight here. I want to fight. Spideys! Hi, Spidey babies. Yay! I did my good deed saving the spiders that I then proceeded to kill. It's fine. Right, hello, Sebastian.
You're here. Good.
Yeah, I started wearing contact lenses when I was 12, I think. I started wearing glasses when I was 10-ish. Started wearing contact lenses when I was 12.
So I must assume it's
had to stop at 16 because my eyes were just ruined. Started wearing them again when I was about 18. Had to have special contact lenses that would allow more oxygen through. But even so, my eyes were super dry. And of course the lenses were super expensive. And I continued wearing the lenses off and on in amounts until I got my eyes lasered. But towards the end, it was just intolerable. I could not wear lenses anymore.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
And wearing glasses really annoyed me because the glasses were always dirty, or, you know, if I went inside somewhere, I would have to, if I went outside somewhere, I would have to switch to sunglasses, and then put the glasses away, and then when I would go in a shop or something, get the glasses out again, put the sunglasses away, repeat the process. It was just, like, I couldn't lie on my side to watch television. I couldn't see when I was in the shower. You think, well, what do you need to see when you're in the shower? I don't know, but I hated not being able to see. And also, I have like medium level social anxiety, and anxiety in general. And for example, like a lot of my friends who wear glasses, they can't be bothered to wear the glasses out in public or like when they're just walking down the street. That to me is unthinkable because I only ever go to places, like I only visit the same places. It's likely someone I know will be around, and the idea of not being able to see around me and recognize people really stressed me out. And also, where I lived previously, I had a stalker, so I also wanted to be able to see if the stalker was around. So yeah, I always wore my glasses all the time, but I hated it. I hated it so much. And yeah, I had friends who were like, oh no, I can't be bothered to wear my glasses in public. I was like, that is just unthinkable for me. That would cause me so much stress and so much anxiety if I couldn't see when I was out on the street. I needed to be able to see people's faces, because yeah, or like be able to read signs or whatever. The catacomb assignment yielded more than I'd imagined. Learning about our ancestors was illuminating. However, I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore. In an area behind the Great Room, which had suffered decay amid the turned-over sarcophagi, I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately, I sensed its power. I would be thrilled to study the relic further if only the removal of objects were allowed.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Okay, a stalker would defeat it. Yeah. Meiskie has stories aplenty. He did know where I lived. He never showed up. I was always worried that he would, though.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent. Yes. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
And mostly it was just... I think the reason he didn't show up was because he knew I would report him to the police so much, and I had receipts. And I could very well ruin his life, his reputation, and stuff.
And the rest of the tomb will be
his
set
public
free.
image, not public as in he was famous. He wasn't famous or anything.
Don't
He just
start.
his public image in the sense of in front of his parents, and his friends and stuff. He was very careful with that, shall we say. He cared a lot about what he would
This room is
be
full of stuff.
perceived, or how he
We're
would
here
be
for a reason.
perceived.
I'd say opening them all is justified.
And he knew that I could ruin his life if he tried to show up, because I would call the police. But that being said, if I had bumped into him in the street, for example, he could have justified it in any way. So then I would have no leg to stand on. The only thing was that he knew where my favorite cafe was. He knew where I studied. He knew where I lived. And he would contact me however he could. He made like 5 different phone numbers, 3 different email addresses, like 2 Instagram accounts, something like that. So yeah, and like every half year, every year, he would get in contact again, and try to get me to speak to him. And that's why I don't pick up the phone unless I know the number. And I don't hand out my phone number to people. Like, I don't know, with a friend of a friend or something. And we get on well, and that person asks me if I could give them my number. I don't. I'll have to, like, have spent more than once with that person, like, been around them more than once, and know a fair amount from my friend about this person, and how they are and how they've behaved in the past and everything, before I would be willing to give them my number. Con razón no me contesta las llamadas. Pues eso. Yeah. I love this mechanic where you arresto momentum stuff after Wingardiuming them.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Sebastian, are you being a little bit sarcastic and impatient with me? Mala, not protectora. But yeah, he knew I wouldn't put up with the BS. That just wasn't happening. So any more?
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Good for you.
Confringo! Leviosa! Descendo! Incendio! Confringo!
All this grass, it no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems, often cave-ins.
And then we're
Tú llámalo como quieres, eres
Exactly.
mala.
We'll be fine.
I'm not. Hand nightcap. Wow. Okay, this one's done. Can't remember where we came from. We came from there, I think. Yeah.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Yeah, well,
surrounded
tough
by
luck.
grandeur.
Grandeur and then some.
Bones
Because there were
outside a
multiple options,
sarcophagus.
no? Oh no, we
Seems
already did that
odd.
one, and there were no others. Okay, okay, okay. Sorry. Thought I was... Hold on. Oh no, that is cut off correctly. Okay. But yeah, I strongly dislike it when people don't care the sex or gender, when people disrespect other people's space and privacy. That's intolerable. Intolerable to me. It's not acceptable.
We're in its room. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio!
Right, Buns,
Guardian Leviosa!
you're with me for some reason.
There's something here by the altar.
I foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was reminded to leave it where it lay, but research must come before my fealty to the rules. I sensed something about this relic. I was told that those chosen by English oak wands have powerful intuition. I believe it. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Ancestors forgive me, but I used their very bones as the key. I plan to return it, but first I must ready myself for our next assignment. Learning the Imperious Curse. The spell is said to serve well against enemies.
What did you find?
Hold on, let me accio these first. Hey, Spidey Whitey! Whoops. That was a horrible animation. Ah. The door of death. Oops.
Confringo! Bombarda!
That's the door of death. Ooh, look, another accio.
Guardian Leviosa!
That's a lot of bone rattle.
Looks like part of
Bastion.
the student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may
Why
be
do
more
I
to
do
it.
all the work?
It does mention something else.
It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious curse.
I think my nail
Really?
polish is finally dry
Interesting.
enough that I can
We
start
need to
doing
focus on moving beyond this
normal
room.
stuff.
But
I'm wondering if I should top
let me
layer it,
think
but
for a moment.
then they're gonna be wet again for a few hours. Which means I can't get into bed without destroying them.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Oh, stretchy shoulders. My shoulders hurt because I've been sitting in this chair all day working on this project. Presentations on Gamba. So yeah, not really fun. Not only like presentation on Gamba, also on
Brilliant.
Drive writing the actual report.
There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Oh, and the third one.
Wingardium Leviosa!
All three. That's more than 3 skulls. Come on.
I knew we'd get through.
What's your work? I'm also working on my PC and laptop for hours. So I'm a psychologist, and I'm currently doing a master's degree. So my internship, I work with patients, of course, and then I also have my class hours and my projects and exams and essays and stuff. Damn, that's sick. Thank you. I do love what I do. I do really enjoy my job. So thanks. Thanks. That's a hallway that I would like to go down.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
You're a digital and comic artist. That's cool. I wish I could do art. I'm no good at art.
Confringo! I need to find a safe way across.
Hold on.
Confringo!
Confringo should hurt the... Can I go down? I can go down. Oops.
Lumos.
Ah.
Confringo!
No.
Lumos. Accio! Lumos. Accio! Lumos. Accio! Lumos. Accio! Lumos.
Tony, psychologist, as in she sends people to the mental hospital. I do not! That's literally not part of my job.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa.
I do not send people to the mental hospital, I promise. Can we, perchance...
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa. Accio!
Why Why are you full? There we go. That took some effort. I made some comics on Harry Potter fan fiction stories recently. Oh, that's really cool. And that's your full-time job. It's nice when you see artists able to live off of their art instead of being forced into some kind of job that sucks the soul out of them. So, I'm happy for you. More bones. Why are we playing a game? I know, right? Yeah, I'm freelance. I do all kinds of graphic work. That's really cool. Leith. And you. They really like Accio in these caves and stuff. I like how Sebastian was just standing there waiting for me.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely.
Mace is freelance too. If someone is sad, she'll send that person to a mental health hospital. I do not.
I can teach you.
My job is to stop that from happening.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
Wow.
Why did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Also, wasn't I supposed to speak to Ominous if I went on an adventure with
It's probably wise to know
with
the spell.
I couldn't agree more.
Sebastian?
A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's
Maybe
seen for
you don't, but you
centuries.
influence that decision. I do not. Unless a judge
Focus your
asks
wand
me,
movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
I will not. If a psychiatrist is pretty like you, I'll happily go to a mental hospital. One, thank you. Two, I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm a psychologist. So, psychiatrist goes to med school and is a doctor and can prescribe medication. A psychologist is a behavioral scientist. We work on changing behavior. My bad. No, don't worry. It's a commonly confused thing. Also, people think that psychologists are like underqualified psychiatrists, and that's why we don't prescribe medications. That's not true. Our line of work is completely different. Yeah, we both work with mental illnesses, but our the part of that we work on is different. The psychiatrist works more at the biological or physiological level, whereas we work with behavior. The words are your medicine. The words and the actions as well. Talking therapy that is exclusively talking, is generally not that effective. Usually you accompany it with changes in behavior or in patterns of behavior or ways of thinking. So yeah, usually you'll give your patients tasks at home, and those tasks can be I don't know, if you tend to have fights within your family, it can be, okay, if you tend to have this pattern where, I don't know, your mum shouts at you, so you shout back, or you throw something or whatever, let's do something different. And doing something different has an impact on your environment, and your environment starts to act differently as well. In the case of managing emotions, managing thoughts, they're generally people who struggle to manage. They are very fused with their emotions and thoughts. Hold on, this is a full screen thing. Where are we? There we are. So yeah, people are very fused with their emotions and their thoughts, as in it feels like that is reality and that is their entire world, which is understandable. But what we try to teach is to take a step back from that. So yeah, you start to see that your thoughts are just thoughts. A lot of thoughts are just automatic. Like our brain is made to think. So we have a lot of automatic thoughts, and after that automatic thought, you sometimes end up in like this whole cycle of overthinking because you've latched onto that thought, shall we say. So you can't stop the initial thought, but you can work on what you do with that initial thought. So one option is latching on, which tends to cause problems for a lot of people. And the other option is just understanding that is just a thought and you can do different things with that thought and also with the emotions. Also, a lot of the time, people stop doing things they enjoy doing because they're so busy overthinking, or like their emotions are so intense. They stop doing things that they enjoy doing, and the issue is when we stop doing things we enjoy doing, we get sad, basically. So we try to implement changes in behavior in that sense. It's called behavioral activation. So we try to encourage people to start doing things again, and it doesn't mean like someone who's depressed and has no motivation to do anything whatsoever, like they struggle to get out of bed and brush their teeth, which is a real struggle, like genuinely. You're not going to go and tell that person, oh, you need to go hiking for 5 hours. Like that's an unrealistic step for that person, even if they really like hiking. So you make a plan where you do like tiny things to slowly get that person back in action again. And then slowly, the more you do, the better you feel, the more energy you have, therefore the more you do and the better you feel. Does that mean that you're always going to feel amazing when you're doing things that you enjoy, or when you're able to take those little steps? No, because that's life. Life isn't always fun. But those are the general things that we work with. So it's emotional and like thought management, which are very similar. The way you work with emotions and the way you work with thoughts is very similar. We also restructure thoughts. So if a thought has a certain meaning, or like the person sees reality in a certain way, you can question that, and you can find alternative explanations, like, oh, this person made a comment and it offended me, or I'm sure it was meant for me, or something. You can help people see different alternatives to reality. And even with something I had recently, was one of my patients took a couple of steps back, and she was upset about it. And she's like, yeah, I've stopped doing all those things that I enjoy, and I'm really tired and stressed, and university is consuming everything, and I'm feeling bad again. I'm not sleeping well. And I said to her, well, what's the difference with like when you started coming to see me? You've learned things in this time. And she said, well, I guess yesterday I did have a siesta, or a nap, which I wouldn't have allowed in January, because that would have stressed me out too much. I would have been too worried about university. And I was like, so that's progress. You've made progress, even though you've taken a couple of steps back. Yeah, you have, but you have made progress compared to January. You recognized that you needed that rest, and you allowed yourself to do that, which is a good thing. So we sort of change the narrative. The situation is no different, but you change the way the person sees that situation or interprets that situation. And you train them so that they're able to do it with a load of different tasks. You train them so that they're able to make those different or make that change themselves in their day-to-day life. So yeah, it's nowadays psychology is not only talk therapy. There is obviously a lot of that, but it's a lot of restructuring, cognitive restructuring we call it, which is the changing the perspective. There's emotional and thought management and learning that it's not all of reality, it's part of reality. And it's a valid part, don't get me wrong, it's a valid part of reality, but you need to understand that it's not the entirety of your reality or your being. And then like we also educate, it's called psychoeducation, we educate on the importance of certain things like a regular sleep schedule or like basic hygiene things or sexuality related things, because they help us feel better. And then we also have the behavioral activation. Like those are, I would say, the four main pillars that we use for pretty much any case. And then there are variations, of course. And then when you have psychiatric patients, it's the same. Just the circumstances are a little bit different because obviously the cases are much, much tougher and they are chronic generally, like schizophrenia or bipolar. So it's a very similar idea of you're making changes in that person's life or helping that person make changes in their life and in their interactions and everything. But you do need to have a slightly different approach, because obviously it is chronic and there are like, genuinely dangerous elements in that person's life. So yeah, you need to learn to deal with that, and that's maybe a bit more specific approach. But that's where we work. A psychiatrist can do some of that, but they're not actually really trained for that. They're trained for assigning medication. Like, okay, what are your symptoms? This, and this. Okay, I'm going to give you this and this medication. This medication is having this side effect. Okay, we will adjust the dosage or things like that. And that is just as complex as what I do. Like we both have very difficult jobs that require a lot of thinking. Or with dark magic. I do not use dark magic in my work. Sophia, I overthink a lot when I'm in bed because I have problems with sleep. I make fake scenarios when trying to sleep and then sleep is gone. It's a daily problem. What should I need to do? A sleep schedule would probably help. It would take a couple of weeks for your body to learn it, but having a stable... I'm going to take the headphones off. Having a stable sleep schedule is very good for our body at a biological level. So going to sleep and waking up approximately at the same time every day. Also having sleep hygiene. So that is things like no social media before like an hour or so before bed. No social media because that really activates your brain. Ideally no screens, even if you have the blue light filter on, the screens still keep your brain awake. And also like if you tend to wake up a lot in the night, maybe to go to the toilet, maybe reduce the amount of fluids that you eat. Don't have sugary things, don't have like energy drinks or energy foods before you go to bed, that kind of thing. But definitely like that hour before you go to bed, no screens, definitely no social media, no scrolling, none of that. I can understand if you maybe want to watch a film before you go to sleep, but not on your laptop like this far from your face. Have it on the television a couple of meters away, you know? Just so that blue light doesn't hit as hard. And televisions also have a blue light filter, so turn that on, turn the brightness down, that kind of thing. Do activities in that hour, do relaxing activities, drink a glass of warm milk, read a little bit, do some breathing exercises, that kind of thing. Then regarding the overthinking, overthinking is not so simple for me to give you a solution because it depends a lot what you overthink about, what you do with that overthinking and everything. It's just try to notice when you do it, and take a step back and just observe your thoughts. Like, just let them be without latching on to any of them. Like, just let them be without having an opinion on them, or just let them stay there. There's always this example of, if I tell you don't think about a polar bear, you're going to think about a polar bear, because you're going to be going, don't think about the polar bear, don't think about the polar bear, don't think about the polar bear. You are automatically thinking about the polar bear. It works like that with all our thoughts. The more you think, I don't want to think this, you are thinking it. And generally what happens when we're overthinking is we're trying to calm ourselves, because we feel safe having the guide of what to do in certain situations or how we could have done situations differently. So I understand there is a certain relief that comes with the overthinking. The issue is, because of that, you never really face the proper, like, the actual full the actual full spectrum of the anxiety that it causes. So it's like, if you weren't to overthink, shall we say, and would continue to feel that lack of control about the situation, your anxiety might be up here. When you're overthinking, like, you start overthinking and feeling bad, you maybe get to here, but the overthinking gives you a fake solution, so then it goes down again, but it's a temporary relief, so then it comes back again, and then, like, you're in this up and down all the time of relief because the situation feels under control, but then I start to feel out of control again because what if this? So then I need to, and you never actually get to that top point. You're always like a bit before. So yeah, that's basically how it works. It's like to avoid feeling out of control in any way, which is understandable, but it's, in the long term, it's not helpful. So yeah, definitely the first step would be try to realize when you are latching onto your thoughts and starting to overthink, like, oh, okay, now I'm like in my thoughts are my whole world. Let me just take a step back from that and just let them be and let them pass. Like, if there's a polar bear thought, it can be there. It's okay. You can think about the polar bear, you cannot think about the polar bear, and the polar bear has no meaning as such. Also, overthinking often postpones having to make decisions, which are also scary because they always have consequences, which is true. So it might be a case of, okay, I'm latching onto my thoughts. Let me take a step back and just let them be. But whilst I'm taking that step back, am I avoiding making a choice? And is the choice pretty clear? I'm just scared to actually make it. That kind of thing. But I can't, without actually spending literal hours with you, I can't help you more beyond that. It's very dependent on your situation and everything. And as a streamer, that is not my job. I'm not y'all's therapist. I'm willing to give y'all some tips and some knowledge about how things work. But I cannot and will not like give y'all therapy through here. My recommendation, find a therapist. But yeah, those are like the most basic, especially the sleep thing is like the most basic tip I would give anyone. Having a good sleep schedule helps a lot with emotional regulation. So that's a pretty tangible thing to implement, and is pretty good. And a lot of the overthinking gets more manageable if you have that hour of relaxation before bed. So if you like to meditate, or if you know some breathing exercises or whatever, definitely do them in that hour. Not the full hour maybe, but for a little while. And yeah, your thoughts are just noise. It's the same as the car out on the street, or like they don't have a particular meaning. They're just there. Tony, I ate some green stuff. Now I feel like a sheep. Bleh. I overthink about past events, like what I did and what will happen when I didn't do things. Yeah, that happens a lot. But again, it's very case dependent, and yeah, I'm not y'all's therapist, sadly. And I can't be, because I can't be unbiased with you. There's many reasons, but also by law. So all I can do is like general recommendations on what might help you. There are no guarantees. You probably need more explanation how to implement things the correct way so that they actually work. And none of that I can do. Thanks a lot for the 3 therapy, doctor. It helps a lot. I'm not a doctor. I did not study medicine, and I do not have a PhD. It helps a lot. Well, I hope it helps. But like I say, if it doesn't, don't be surprised, because there's a lot of information and a lot of details missing. So you are a doctor of minds. I mean, I do sometimes think I wish psychologists were recognized as doctors, because even though we work exclusively with the brain and doctors work with the whole body, we have a very medical-esque education, and I feel like that should be recognized, but it's not. Oh well, we are scientists of behavior. Literally, psychology is the science of behavior, the science that studies behavior. So, and behavior can be interpreted as not only actual, like, in the material world behavior, but depending on the psychological approach, you can consider thoughts and emotions to also be behavior, because they follow the laws of behavior. And I'm not getting into what the laws of behavior are, because then everyone is just going to go to sleep, myself included. Okay, so we have cross, triangle, square, circle, cross. Okay, cross, triangle, square, circle, cross.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Just some spiders. It's okay. Okay then. That was that.
Confringo. Bombarda.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How
Thanks.
gracious of you.
I try.
Confringo.
Hi, Spidey.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with runes.
That was a good descendo.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Nice.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Confringo. Accio.
Appears some of these stone tablets have 2 rune symbols. That has to mean something.
Does it? Yeah. Hello. How long have I been streaming? Ah, for 3 hours already. Okay.
Confringo.
I like how
This
fires
catacomb
turn
has
on
suffered decay,
automatically.
just as the student summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
You're saying that now? It suffered decay way before we reached this point, my dude.
Perhaps we need to pull the handles in the order of the symbols on the tablets.
What handles? What symbols? Confused. Came from there, and then we have this one. Whoops.
That worked. Keep going.
Mace the short sheep. That makes it sound like Shaun the sheep. Okay, that one's not first under any circumstances. Two. Oh wait, was it only two? No, three.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
You. There I was
see why
pulling the
Slytherin's
levers
students are so
unnecessarily.
entranced with this place.
Oh, matriarchs, nice! Love that for me.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Not worried, to be honest.
Confringo.
Only 35? Well, that's the only one.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
The relic contains abundant potential. Its possibilities could benefit not only wizardkind, but the world. But the dark sacrifice involved to realize its intent may be too great. Until we know more, please do not remove this relic.
Sebastian, the relic! Look!
Could it be?
Ow, I'm being eaten by mosquitoes. I would like Sooty to come inside now.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up.
The
We've
lighting
really
is
found
weird
it.
again.
What do you
I don't
suppose
like
is meant
that.
by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea.
I
But we're
mean,
here
it's going to
for the
be
relic.
use Imperio on a friend or something. Obviously.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed.
Are we?
This is meant to be.
Hablando de
sake,
mosquitos, cuando
taking
speech
it.
en alemán?
Let's get to
Nunca.
Feldcroft.
I don't speak German.
I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Really? Ominous? Again?
Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian,
Te compro un
please,
podio y ciertas
leave the
banderas y
relic
haces el
alone.
speech.
We'll
Nope.
find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And
Nope.
if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
XD, sí, hombre. I want to side with Ominous. I like Ominous more than Sebastian, but the plot. For the plot.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and
Se lo
watch
pensó
him
en la
do
cabeza y
this?
quería
What
levantar
if
el
the choice
brazo,
wasn't
no.
yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperio?
I don't know what I just said.
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of
That makes no sense
my friendship
whatsoever.
with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well
None of
regret
it makes
making this
sense.
choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Imperium! Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Sebastian, come on!
What did you do?
Nada tiene sentido, nada conecta, pero es el poder del script. No.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we need to go.
No, but I want to go through here.
Bombarda!
It won't let me through here? No, it will not. I guess we go at a later date then.
Did we do the wrong thing?
You need the relic.
I know. But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperio on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but...
Not doing them harm.
I've taken
Come on.
full responsibility. You have my word.
Look at me actually knowing the way out.
We've always looked out for each other, Ominous and I. I hope he knows that hasn't changed.
That's a nice picture of
How long will the
Hogwarts.
spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb, just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
Okay. Why are Flue Flames currently unavailable? Oh, because I have to go with stupid Sebastian.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Crancroft.
Confringo!
Let's get it.
I should have been dead.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what
Uh-oh,
has to be done
Feldcroft
to
has
get this
been
right.
burnt.
She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
Vamos a hacer una estatua. No. Me es nuestra ama y señora.
This isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Oh, let me keep running. Oh, my controller died. I was like, why? Why? Hold on. Ow. I just hit my elbow and it made me feel nauseous. Okay. Let me know if the audio is different now, because we all know sometimes my mic gets confused. Hey.
There's nowhere to go. We have to fight.
Sword's reach. Potato.
Ah, there he is. Nice. Be right back. Okay, I'm leaving soon.
have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt.
Does it matter if you kill someone with an unforgivable curse versus if you kill them with, like, your basic cast?
Stay away from her.
No.
From all of us.
Like, the method of death doesn't
What did
matter.
Will expect me
It's,
to do?
in this
The
case.
Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
It doesn't matter if it was the Imperio or not. Like, some of the storyline gets me a bit.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps
Hey, Raphael.
You may be right.
It matters
Very
between an
well. Probably
unforgivable
best if I get
curse
away from
cannot
it for
be
a while.
forgiven.
I'll head back
I
to
mean, I
Hogwarts.
know, but if the end is equally death... I mean, it's different if you use the Imperial curse to then torture someone or make them do a lot of things against their will and then they have to live with it. But if you Imperial curse someone so that they kill themselves, there's no difference between that and basic casting them to death or anything. Like, no difference. This game is super fun in terms of gameplay, but I have to say there are parts of the story that I am a little bit like, Or not the story as such, it's the logic behind it. It's like, did we really not think about this? Am I repairing anything else? What, that's my contribution, 1 cart. Okay.
Pardon me, Mr. Salah.
Also, welcome to the stream, Raphael. Sorry, I forgot to welcome you.
To defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as
should be back
guilty
by
as
now.
he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Hey, Alex. We have a new quest. Woohoo. He olvido. Vale. Yeah, I think we're done for the day. I've been going for 3 hours and a half almost. And I need to sleep because I have a long day tomorrow. ¿Qué se cuentan los pibes? Tú siempre vienes con mucha energía. Speak with Sebastian in the Undercroft and talk to Poppy and in the Shadow of the Mine, which is also with Sebastian. A lot of this plot revolves around Sebastian. I wish more of it were with Natty. No, Mace, acabo de llegar, lo siento, pero Mace tiene que dormir. Higiene de sueño. Okay. Why did that half screen? No, full screen. Hombre, estaba jugando con unos amigos, dije un par de barbaridades, como me tengo que ir a dormir, pues vine a ver. Higiene de sueño es súper importante. Right. I'm off. I will be back. I don't know what happened there with my fingers. I will be back on... What's today? Friday? I'll be back on Sunday with Minecraft, as per. Tomorrow, no. 100% not. And we'll have to see about next week. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to manage streaming next week beyond the regular days. It might just be the usual days. But we'll see as and when. I'll see on Sunday how things are going. Meiskie, me estás lastimando. Puedes ver streams antiguos. ¿Ah? Partes de streams antiguos que te hayas perdido. ¿Ah? No es lo mismo. I know it's not the same, but still. Yeah, that's it. I will be back on Sunday, usual time. It's up on the Twitch schedule on my Twitch page. Everyone have a very nice weekend, and thank you always for the support. And no, Alex. Nope, I can't. I need to sleep. And yeah, have a nice weekend. Be good, be nice. Don't be heartless like I am being to Alex right now. Alex, you'll survive. You'll be okay. But yeah, thank you always for the support, and I'm sorry there's still no Kingdom Hearts. We will get back to Kingdom Hearts. So yeah. Bye, Alex. Bye, everyone. Thank you very much for the support, and see you on Sunday. Don't be heartless. Bye-bye.